Okay guys, it is Saturday and y'all been wanting me to show you what I've been eating, what kind of foods I make, y'all, and what kind of recipes. Y'all, I don't do recipes. Hi guys, this is Michelle at My Everyday Wife Life, and this is week 1 of the Healthy Habits Challenge, and I am doing it in collaboration with Laura at Lifestyle of Laura. So make sure when you're done watching my video to go over and watch her video too, and subscribe to her channel. I just do anything on the fly. That's actually what my channel is about. Doing things on the fly. I should change it to My Everyday Wife Life on the Fly. Anyway, so I don't know. I talked about this before. Clean eating does not have to be complicated. Just use what you have. Just ditch the processed foods. And I don't know what to say. I don't really follow recipes. The one major recipe I follow is my orange chipotle chicken that I got from Clean Eating magazine. But other than that, I just cook naturally. I don't follow recipes. So I have some recipes down below. Well, I don't say recipes because I just said I don't follow them. Just the way I cook. And so I have some cooking videos that I will list down below that's gluten-free and clean eating. So yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? I actually think it was the day before. Yes, it was the day before because we ate out last night at Chili's. Actually, we had takeout. And I got the Caribbean chicken salad. So that is a good option. I'll put a picture here. And if you are still want to eat clean, but you want to eat out, and I would minus the dressing. I didn't, but I would. I did one time because they accidentally forgot to put it in there, but that is a good option for when you're eating out. Hubby got the ribs and stuff. So anyway, so I made a roasted chicken, a big, huge roasted chicken the other day, and so now I'm going to use the rest of it and cut it up and make some chicken salad. I'm going to put celery and onions and avocado. I'm going to go ahead and try the avocado mayo. I mean, I have tried it before, but I haven't used it in a while. Yeah, I'm going to do what my father used to do when we were kids, and on Sundays, he would make an omelet, and he'd throw everything but the kitchen sink in there. So I'm going to put some celery in there, probably some avocado, but on top, onions. Yeah, that's how I cook. I just, on the fly. I'm going to put some apple in there, but I don't know. I guess these apples have been in there. Maybe this one doesn't look too bad. I'll see if I can cut around the bad spots. Yeah, I don't know. Why am I putting this back in? Probably needs to go. I think I have enough. That's enough apples. I don't have a measuring thing. So it's whatever you want to put in there, whatever your tastes are. It's not, again, it's not a recipe. So I think that's enough. I just do what I feel like doing. You just learn to what tastes good together and what doesn't as you go. And I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put some craisins in there. And yeah, so I'm going to put all this in the bowl. And then one hubby's probably not going to eat this. He had some leftover chicken already. So I'm going to put the avocado oil mayonnaise in there. And I'm going to probably put it over a bed of lettuce, like a salad, instead of eating it on a sandwich. Yeah, and so there's that. A dollop. A couple dollops. A couple more dollops. Let's see what that looks like. But I know you can get it from Thrive Market. I'm not sure where else. But it is soy-free. Soy's not good for you, guys. Look it up. Especially not good for your thyroid. And maybe cage-free eggs, and it's sugar-free. So I'm gonna put a little salt and pepper in there, of course. Don't be afraid of salt. It's okay. You don't want to do that when you buy already salted food. Is why you want to not buy processed food, because it's highly salted. A lot of sodium. You want to control your own salt. You need a little salt in your body. It's good for you. You need lazy, and I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this salad topper stuff that I bought. It didn't have any artificial flavors and stuff like that. I didn't read sometimes I forget to read the ingredients. It's not too bad, but I could add my own, whatever's in here. Now, the dried cranberries are probably not the best thing because they use a lot of sugar on it. But I'm just adding the rest of this. It's not that much. And then I'm gonna add avocado, tomatoes, and cucumber on top because that'll get mushy and stuff. And I'm probably not gonna eat all this, so I want to save some for tomorrow. And I will add them on top. There really wasn't that much in there, so I got my own craisins and some pecans and put that in there. Mix it all up, and then I'm gonna put it on over lettuce with the cucumbers, tomatoes, and okay, there's my salad. I realized though I forgot to put onion in there, so I would recommend doing that. And maybe salt and pepper your, I should have waited. And so, well, no, because I needed to just put it in there. Because the avocado can be bitter if you don't salt and pepper it. So if you don't like avocado, I promise you, if you salt and pepper it or put some of that, everything but the bagel seasoning on it, you will love it. I think the salad's gonna be too big. I got a little crazy with everything. So this is all the extras. And so that big roast that we cooked lasted us, I won't say 4 days because we ate on it for 2 days regular. I made carrots and rice with it. And both of us had leftovers, and now it's gonna be 2 days worth of chicken salad too. So that's how you eat clean. You cook once and eat twice or 4 times. Yes, that's how you eat clean. Then you don't have to worry about cooking something every day. Okay guys, you're gonna get a little bonus. I wasn't gonna do this, but so that's my chicken. So I have ribs in the oven for hubby, but I don't want them. And I'm gonna cook myself some chicken in a pan. It's just boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins. And this is our go-to vegetable. Usually I would roast them, so I mean, or how I prepare vegetables. It's whatever I have in the fridge. So it's fresh broccoli and cauliflower, some sweet potatoes, and some of these baby potatoes. There's purple potatoes, and I don't know, there's like a triple blend in here of some kind. Those little small potatoes that you can get at the grocery store. I chopped them up, and I drizzled olive oil on there, and then in the meantime, I'm watching Bobby at Flave City to get some tips. If you haven't watched them yet, you need to watch them. I learn something new every time I watch them about how to read labels and all that kind of stuff. So I just drizzled some olive oil on it, and then I used some of my garlic herb seasoning. Now I'll have to say, I'm not real careful about what kind of seasoning I buy, whether it's clean or not. But I mean, shoot, how much are you using? I think it's probably pretty good, but I couldn't tell you for sure. So I'll be paying more close attention. Now, usually I'll put this on a sheet pan with a piece of parchment paper and cook it, but right now the parchment paper is, the cooking sheet is being used by the ribs. So I'm gonna just, you know what? I was gonna say I'm gonna use the cast iron skillet, but I could put this cast iron skillet in the oven and roast them that way. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, and so then I have some chicken, and I'm just gonna probably put them in a frying pan with some coconut oil and some of this garlic and herb seasoning, and that will be my dinner, and hubby's going to have the ribs. So okay, so that I'm just gonna pop in that. I didn't think of that before. I put the frittata in the oven, right? So unfortunately I didn't thaw these out in time, so that would be ideal to thaw them naturally. They just are more tender and room temperature. So I'm gonna cook them in with the garlic seasoning and the coconut oil. So the chicken's done. These are my veggies, and that's what I have for dinner. And again, hubby's going to have ribs, and this is what the vegetables look like. It cooked fine in the pan. Again, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay guys, it is Sunday, and I'm gonna make a frittata, and I'm gonna make enough for leftovers for 1 or 2 days. Depends, sometimes we eat off of it all day and don't end up having leftover. What? What? Yes, I'm gonna make you steak. So I'm gonna make hubby steak. We were gonna have steak last night for dinner, but we didn't end up even eating dinner because I wasn't hungry because I had a late lunch. and a couple snacks that I didn't show you. Nothing bad. I just had chips and cheese, which I shouldn't have had cheese because I'm trying to limit, but it was the good organic chips, and there's nothing wrong with cheese in moderation. So anyway, I didn't have any junk yesterday. So I didn't have having dinner, and hubby was tired after his bike ride and just wasn't feeling good. So I'm going to make steak. I'm not going to eat this. I'm going to make steak with his eggs. I'm going to do that first. So I've showed that in another video. So a great way to make steak is to cook it in your iron skillet. You want to heat the pan up first. I'm going to season this and then saute both sides of it, and then you put it in the oven for 10 minutes, and then you let it rest for 10 minutes, and you're golden. It's good. And that'll be enough for leftovers too. So I have some olive oil in the pan, and I don't know why I got that out. And then I have some steak seasoning, and while that's cooking, I'm going to cut up all the vegetables I have for the frittata. I have onions, I have green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper, mushrooms. I'm not going to use all of it. I forgot, I need to put some spinach back here. And I'm probably going to have, see, there's still chicken salad left over. I can have that for lunch today. So, so there's that. And what else was I going to say? Do was to let this rest at room temperature first, but I'm just gonna wing it. It's best if you cook any kind of meat at room temperature. And I'm trying to limit my beef, so I'm not gonna have this. I don't know, I might have a few bites. But there is evidence that beef can cause inflammation, so I'm trying to limit it. I mostly eat chicken, and I want to start substituting other kinds of protein like quinoa, garbanzo beans, and things like that. So, and I do drink quite a bit of almond milk. Almond milk has protein. So, I don't even have any almond milk to show you. I was going to show you. But almond milk does have protein in it. So, all right, I think the pan is good and hot. I seared both sides, and now I'm going to stick it in the oven. I forgot. So you're supposed to stick a pat of butter on there before you put it in the oven. I'm going to chop up the vegetables and stuff. And again, you don't have to buy organic to eat clean, but you know, if you can afford it, I would suggest it. There is a certain suggestion of organic fruits and vegetables that you should buy organic. It's called the Dirty Dozen list. I will put a link down below. Those would be the ones you would want to buy organic because they are hardly they have a lot of pesticides in it. They use a lot of pesticides when growing them. So it's suggested that you buy the, I don't know what it is. Well, I have one. Actually, I have this Dirty Dozen list. Strawberries is the #1, but that was the 2019 list. It changes. It's pretty much the same, but you know, it might be out of order or something. So spinach, sorry, is the second one that you want to buy. Organic, and then kale and nectarines and apples. I'll see if I can find this so you can print that out and stick it on your refrigerator. So things like onions, you don't need to buy those organic. You are looking for clean eating recipes, I recommend Clean Eating Magazine if you like magazines or cookbooks. I have a bunch that I have here, but I'm not a cookbook person. I'm terrible. I had a subscription for a while, and I got rid of all my cookbooks, y'all, and this is the only thing I kept, and I don't. Let me know in the comments below if you would like me to grab something from this and cook it. I'll try, guys. I'm a nonconformist. I don't like to follow recipes. My favorite is the orange chipotle chicken. I said that yesterday, and I'll put a link in the comments below, and I'll put a link to some other things that I cook that is clean. It's just you know, it's simple. It's not complicated, guys. It's not complicated. So I would suggest that this magazine, but you also can get the recipes from the cleaneatingmagazine.com. I think it's cleaneatingmag.com. I don't know, I'll put the link down below to that, so you can get the recipes from there too. So it's not all gluten-free or anything like that, because you don't have to be gluten-free to eat clean either. Not everybody is gluten intolerant, and yeah, so there's that. Here's the other thing that I had yesterday that I didn't show you. So this was another snack. So this is banana bread, and it is healthy. It's made with it is made with bananas, almond flour, and which is really good for you, and eggs, and a little bit of honey. Now, if you add really sweet bananas, you don't need to add honey, or you could add applesauce too. So organic applesauce, non-sweetened, but I didn't. And then I added pecans and chocolate chips. Now you can buy these chocolate chips here. It's called Enjoy Life, and they are really good. They are it's made with no, it has cane sugar in it. So why is it my sister recommended these. Why is this better? It's just free from all these things here. So it's dairy free, wheat free, gluten free. So, but I didn't use those. I used Ghirardelli because I can. All right, the timer's going off. I'm gonna take this steak out. Anyhow, this recipe was kind of a flop. I cooked it too much. I don't know. It was a really easy recipe, and that's why I chose it. I'll put the link down below. But I'm going to try to make it again and do half almond flour, half oat flour. I think all that almond flour bothered me. And plus, I can't be trusted with any kind of treat, even if it's a healthy-ish. And guys, remember, 75%. So this wasn't completely healthy, but because of the Ghirardelli chips, and if you're avoiding sugar, it had honey in it. So it was natural, it was local honey. You want to get local honey because that helps you with your allergies and things. So, yeah, it's good to do that. So, for some reason, all that almond flour bothered me. I don't know if I bought organic. I don't know if that made a difference. I think it was just too much. So, and again, I can't be trusted, and I ate too much of this. So next time I'll make a half a batch and use oat flour, and I'll share that recipe. So those are the kind of snacky things that I make that's healthy. And I'm going to wipe this out and start cooking this. And I gotta shred cheese. And you guys, I'm a lazy cook, so I just chop randomly. It's not even. It's not diced real fine. We like our veggies chunky. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm not making this for family, for a get-together or anything like that. So I don't really care how it looks. So also, too, when you're cooking your vegetables, and that goes for anything, try not to cook them to death. You're going to cook out all the vitamins. It's best to eat it raw, but, who wants to chew all that? So anyway, you just want to, I don't know, just a little soft. And it's going to cook a little bit more in the oven, so I'm just going to saute it and again, there's no measurements here. I just put half of the green pepper, the whole red pepper, because I wanted some more color. I'm going to get yellow from the eggs, so I'm saving that for something else. And onions and mushrooms, I don't measure. It's cooking. You don't need to measure. Baking, you need to measure. I was in the refrigerator grabbing something for Callie to eat, and there's some leftover rice, so I'm going to throw that in there too. Why not? Okay, now I'm going to throw in a hefty amount of spinach. Cook that down. I shredded all the cheese. I just used my handy chopper thing, KitchenAid, instead of dragging out my KitchenAid mixer that I usually do with the shredder attachment. So this is for the recipe for hubby, and this is what I'm going to put on there, but I'm going to just do half this time since I had chips and cheese yesterday. Cheese can be an inflammatory too for some people who are sensitive like me, who have autoimmune disease. So I'm going to use goat cheese. Goat cheese is, and this is organic, goat cheese is better than dairy, cow dairy. So goat milk is better than cow milk. So I'm going to use this on my side, and I'm not going to use the garlic one. That's for something else. I'll try using that. These are cage-free eggs, and I'm going to use all of them. And you might say, that's a lot of eggs, Michelle. But it's not. It's going to last 2-3 days. And so each portion is only like 3 eggs. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, maybe more. Sometimes we eat it for 2 days, sometimes for 3. It depends. Sometimes we'll have it for breakfast, and then we'll have it for lunch too. And you don't have to cook. Anyway, so it depends how much portions you eat. And there's a ton of veggies. So these are the cage-free eggs. I don't normally buy them, but I might start. They didn't have any eggs but these at the store the last time I went because there was a hurricane coming through and never really bothered us. But it bothered all my relatives in Connecticut. They were that without power and stuff like that. So they're okay. Everybody's fine. But it did hit them in Connecticut. So what was I going to say? So I had to buy the cage-free eggs because there was none left because everybody had stocked up. So there's that. Okay, and then I'm going to stick it in the oven until it looks done. I don't know what that is. I'll see. I don't know. I want to say 15 minutes. I don't know. I just open the oven, and when it looks done, I take it out. So I did put the goat cheese on the side and then the cheese on that side for hubby. So it's cooking a little bit on the burner, and then to finish it up, and that's in there. And I'm gonna set the timer. Oh, look, I turned the oven off by mistake. So I'm gonna put it on 350, but for my oven it's 375 because my oven doesn't work right. So I'm gonna put the timer for 15 minutes and then check it and then see if it's done. I think I seen somebody say one time recently, they said when you smell it cooking, it's probably done. I don't know who it was. Some cook on TV. I have to clean up my mess, so there's that. Oh, and so you guys, I don't really prep my food. I kind of prep as I go. So if I'm cooking with, I don't have time for that. And it's exhausting. I've watched people food prep, and I'm like, I can't stand on my feet for all that time. I mean, I suppose I could sit at the table. But if I'm cooking with green peppers, I'll just go ahead and prep the rest of the green pepper and cut it into strips. And I like to stick, if you're new to my channel, I like to stick it in a mason jar with a paper towel on the bottom of it, and it stays fresher than other containers. So that's the rest of the green pepper. I didn't cut up the yellow pepper because it's best not to cut it until you need to use it. It will just stay fresher. And mushrooms cannot go in the mason jar. When you seal them up, they'll get mushy and they need to breathe. So don't do that. And yeah. And y'all, I don't really meal plan. I tried that. It doesn't work for me. I don't need to. It's just the two of us. It's on the fly. I have things that I keep on stock all the time, and I'll just go, I feel like this for dinner, and I feel like that for dinner. So might be leftovers for dinner because there's chicken wings, there's leftover the chicken salad, still a little bit of chicken left. Sometimes we save that for the cat. We could even make a smoothie. Well, that one might be for lunch. So I have a little bit of baby spinach left. I can make a smoothie. I have not been making smoothies. I don't know why. Some of you have asked what is my go-to for breakfast. My go-to for breakfast is banana and coffee. I don't really eat breakfast. Sometimes I'll have avocado toast. Yeah. Oatmeal with blueberries and a little bit of honey. Yeah. And then, of course, we're making frittata now, but that's going to be brunch. Wasn't quite done, so I stuck it on the top and I'm broiling it on low for 5 minutes and with the door open a little bit, and it should be done. Okay, a little too done. I like it that way, but hubby does it. Now I don't know Which side? I guess that's the cheese side. This is the goat cheese side. All right, I'm gonna plate it up. Hubby can fix his own. He's probably gonna have half the steak. And yeah, I'm gonna probably do like a side of avocado. Okay, and so yes, I'm having a whole avocado. It's a small one. I love avocados. They are, I got the everything but the bagel seasoning on it. And then I'm gonna treat myself and have a little bit of orange juice. Hubby and I used to buy like half a gallon of orange juice every week. And now I just buy these little things of it. It's just way too much sugar. It's healthy for you. It's just way too much sugar. And I am going to put some ketchup on top of it. Sorry. So, yeah. All right. So, okay, stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to talk about how my week went and if I had any weight loss. Hey guys, it is now Tuesday. So, I'm already into week 2, but let's go over what happened with week 1. Now, I was going to try to rack my brain and figure this out, but, yeah, I don't remember because on Wednesday, if you've watched my other videos, the truck got, well, not in an accident, but it was parked and somebody bumped into it. So that threw me through a loop, and yeah, and so I wouldn't say that I got off track. I got off track of tracking. So, you know, it is what it is. I can't go backwards. I can only move forward. So whatever. So I do know that I did. So I tried to fill in some spaces and I don't know if it is entirely accurate. So I do know I didn't do any stretching this week or this past week. I just got back from my bike ride just now. So I am starting that this week, even though it's Tuesday. So nothing Sunday, Monday, but about what I'm doing now, not what I was doing before. So, and what do I say in the Facebook group? Try to concentrate on what you are doing and not what you aren't doing. So I didn't have any junk. I only juiced twice and I didn't have any gluten. So maybe I made my list too big here. The water, I think I had about 2 bottles a day. I wanted to have 3. I don't think I ever got to that. But I did drink more water. That's what I should have wrote. Drink more water. Bike ride, that never happened. I did do 1 or 2 days of yard work. Only wrote down 1. It could have been 2. Less coffee? Not really. A little bit. Because there were some days I was having 3 coffees. So, need to work on that. And then I didn't do any stretching. So, moving on. Don't worry about it. If you want to join the Facebook group, it will be in the link down below. As a matter of fact, if, you know, this challenge, hold on, let me turn the camera around. That's probably not a good position. So, anyway, you can see I'm a mess. Just got back from my bike ride. I did about 4 miles, went down to Bear Creek, fed the ducks, drank 1 thing of water. So that's good. I'm off to a good start today because I got the truck in the shop getting fixed. That's off, hanging over my head. I don't know. I have issues with that. So what I want to say, if you want to, I did this challenge to inspire me to do better. So and taking you along with me. This is not me being a perfect healthy habits tracker or a perfect clean eater person, and yeah, I have faults. So this is just me taking you along with me to help me, to keep me accountable, to encourage me, and for me to hopefully encourage you. Am I doing that? I don't know. Didn't do too great this week, but that's okay. You know, work in progress. So if you want to join the Facebook group, click the link below, and then you can print out the Healthy Habits tracker. And after this challenge is over, you can continue to do that. However, I will put a link down below. One of you subscribers, I believe your name was Lisa, on my planning video, suggested a planner that has a habit tracker in it. It's awesome. I think I'm going to get it. It has a to-do list plus a habit tracker. A monthly habit tracker is great. Anyway, I'm thinking about getting that. But when you join the Facebook group, I want you to pay attention to Ginger. Yes, Ginger, you.
Oh my God, girl, you're killing it. So she's killing this Healthy Habits challenge. Plus her trekking skills are impeccable. Just go to the Facebook page and check her out. So I need to print out a new one for this week. And then the other thing I started but not really doing really well, but I think I talked about it because I was having a problem with the almond flour. And I'm like, you know, I really need to write down my food, not counting calories, although I did download the MyFitnessPal app again. I already have an account, but I deleted it because I wasn't using it. Because I'm not good at consistently tracking. I'm just not. I don't know what to say. I try. Whatever. I still manage to get things done. So I bought this little notebook. Isn't it cute? Off of Amazon if you're interested. It's just a plain journal and stuff. But you could also do that with that one that Lisa recommended. So thank you, Lisa, for that. So my subbies are great. And Nancy, she messages me all the time for deals at Publix that are clean eating things. So when they're on sale at Publix for like buy one, get one free. So my subbies are awesome. Y'all are awesome. So I did August 2nd. I just wrote down that I had a frittata, avocado, what water I had, and even the times, because I'm thinking about doing intermittent fasting. That might, not this month, maybe next month. I'm going to make next month a self-care month because it's my birthday month and there's some self-care needed to be done. Blood work, blah, blah, blah. Doctor's appointments, blah, yeah. So, what was I going to say? So, I'm still struggling with my water. So, I'm thinking if I do intermittent fasting, that will help that because I won't eat anything until like 12 o'clock. And so in the meantime, from the time I wake up till 12 o'clock, I'm going to be starving. And what do I've done intermittent fasting before. And I drank a lot of water because until 12 o'clock, I couldn't eat. So I might go ahead and try that again. So, you know, I just wrote down, and then come the 5th, yeah, I wrote 3 days. So, you know, whatever. I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't track every day, whatever. I do want to be better about tracking on this. Let me go print out this week's tracker and show you what I'm going to be working on this week. Pretty much the same things. Yeah. Okay, so I printed out week number 2. So I even put the dates up there. I saw that Ginger did that. I think that's a great idea. Plus, she was doing checks instead of X's. I kind of like that. Kind of triggers your brain that you did it. X means that you didn't do it. So, and then I'm doing things like, so I want to do no junk, but I want to give myself a treat. So on Sunday I had ice cream, and then the other days I will do healthy treat. So, that's not so healthy. So no, I did drink kombucha. I'm writing juicing or kombucha. I might write in which one I did do, just so that I know what is working better for me. I think the kombucha might be working better for me than the juicing right now. So, because I'm getting tons of vegetables, especially when I make the frittata. It's awesome. So anyway, no gluten. Apparently, it's not that hard. And it is working. I am less puffy. So the water, I wasn't sure, but I did write 2. I've had 1 so far today. Biking, I can write down that I did that today. I mean, I could write miles, but I don't know. I know it's 4 miles. It doesn't matter. I didn't have any coffee today. And I want to start stretching. I'm going to look for this video. I'm going to redo the guest room so that I can do like stretching in there. It's not yoga. I'm just going to do some stretching and meditate and I don't know. Play some nice music and, you know, calm down in there and stuff. And then plan at the park. You might think that's an odd self-care thing, but every morning I would wake up and have my coffee and sit in front of the TV and watch YouTube. That's not a good thing to do first thing in the morning, to just start watching YouTube. So I want to get out of that habit. I want to get going. I'm going to go take a shower right now and go to the park. Well, I don't know. I kind of got a late start this morning. I'm going to go take a shower. I don't know if I'm going to park because, yeah, look, it's already hot outside. Like you could see that. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great second week. I hope it's starting off good for you. We're going to see this today, Tuesday, at 2 p.m. So hopefully you've had a good start this week. Join the Facebook challenge. And again, all the links that I've been putting down below and will be in this video too. Check those out. And your homework is to watch that video that says, "What is clean eating?" from Danny what is the name of her channel? The name of her channel is Clean and Delicious. She has a huge channel. She's a big YouTuber on like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Anyway, so check those out and make sure I'm doing this in collaboration with Laura at Lifestyle with Laura. So she's going to be doing a video too this week. The playlist will be down below. And next week, the two of us will be concentrating on exercise, stretching, that kind of thing. Maybe some weights. So be looking forward to that next week. And of course, I'm doing Vlogmas. So I'll be adding a little bit of the Healthy Habits Challenge in the Vlogmas thing. It's not going to be all about that. But, because yesterday's wasn't, but I did do a healthy grocery haul. So, see, I went and ran errands yesterday, but that's enough. This video, go watch it. Go watch yesterday's video. Quite chatty. So, all right, have a good week, guys, and until next time, enjoy your day. Bye-bye.